Hi everybody, my name is Andrea and I have a story to tell you. It's not a good one. So yesterday I went to a birthday party. More specifically, I went to a 5-year-old's birthday party. It was my nephew. And whenever you plan a party for a bunch of 5-year-olds, there's really only one place to go, and that place, of course, is Chuck E. Cheese's. So yesterday I went to Chuck E. Cheese for probably the first time in like 20 years. So as soon as I got to the party, all the little kids scurried away to go play their little games and win their tickets and just have a jolly good time. And I thought to myself, you know, I'm still a kid at heart, and I'm not gonna let these little 5-year-olds have all the fun to themselves. And so I grabbed a handful of coins and I decided I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play some of these games at Chuck E. Cheese's and just relive my childhood. And the first couple games went pretty well. I got like probably close to 20 of those little tickets, and then I tried to act like an adult whenever I donated those tickets to my nephew. Here, just take it. And then I came across this one game that was like, it was like one of those Mario Kart style racing games. Except instead of being in a race car, you were on a pogo stick. And in order to make yourself go, you had to jump up and down. I'm not talking like, you couldn't just hippity hop your way through this thing, okay? It was a race. So you had to just like, you just had to pound through it. So I was on that thing and I was hopping my heart out and I was going like, and in order to make yourself turn, you had to like land, like put more pressure on one foot than the other as you were landing from each hop. And so then I was like, and oh my gosh, it was exhausting. It was so tiring, but I did it and I got second place and I was very proud of that. And of course my family had all crowded around, all of the adults of the group, so like my parents and my sisters and my aunts, and like they were all gathered around. They were watching me just make an utter fool out of myself, and they were having such a great little time, laughing their heads off. And I thought, okay, it's, you know, that was worth it, I guess. So immediately after the pogo stick game, I played this other game that was like, basically it was this giant hamster wheel. It was this giant hamster wheel, and then there are these little handlebars you hold on to, and then whenever the light turns green, you're supposed to just start running. And the object of the game is to see how many full rotations you can get in some, you know, a certain amount of time. So anyway, the little light turns green and I just book it. I'm like just pounding away on this thing, and let me tell you, I destroyed that game. My score was so high that it actually like dethroned every single one of the high scores above it. I got 269 freaking rotations out of that baby. Bam! Yes! So anyway, I was pretty proud of that. And then something else happened. So let me pause the video right here and just take a moment to explain something. And I'm not a very active person. And I think usually in a typical day, the most energy I use is in that moment whenever my laptop starts to die and the charger is in the other room. Yeah, that's the moment. And then I can book it. I'm just like, so anyway, needless to say, this little pogo stick thing and then the hamster wheel thing, that was probably the most energy I have spent in a while, like in a small concentrated period of time. And you add that to the fact that I hadn't eaten anything that day and I hadn't had anything to drink that day. I threw up. I did. I threw up at Chuck E. Cheese. And it was awful. It was like, it was so bad. I came off of the hamster wheel thing, and it was like, my dad was standing right there and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I need to sit down. And so I sat down, and then I popped right back up again, and I ran into the bathroom, and I just puked. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. I felt like I was going to die. Like my heart was pounding out of my chest. I felt like I couldn't get enough air. My legs were shaky. I felt like I was about to pass out. I felt like my face totally drained of color. Oh my gosh. Which I just gotta say for a second, mad respect to the rodent community, because those suckers aren't fooling around. That stuff is hard. And it was gross, and it was painful, it was bad. And then, to make matters worse, because of course, that couldn't just be the end of the story, I had to leave the party early because that was my first day of work at my new job. Yes. Yes. So, not only did I push myself beyond my limits at Chuck E. Cheese's and go and puke my guts out in the bathroom, but also I had to then leave straight from Chuck E. Cheese's and go to training on my new job with puke breath and shaky legs and So for like the first 2 hours of my training, I was just like, I felt like all I needed to do was just go lay down for a while with a bottle of water and just nurse myself back to health. But yeah, it's not recommended. If you get a new job, treat your body right, eat breakfast, don't, you know, push yourself to the point of passing out, and just give yourself a break, man. Because that was rough. So yeah, that's my story. That was my epic Chuck E. Cheese experience. If you liked this video, God bless you. But if you liked the video and you want to go ahead and leave a thumbs up, that would be terrific. And you can also drop a comment down below and let me know that you stopped by. If you want to see more videos like this, of just me sitting in front of my camera telling you stories of things that happened to me, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I'll try and do this more often. Also, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on this button. It'll take you to my channel, and you can see all the videos that I have uploaded there, which aren't very many so far, but there will be more. In the meantime, my name is Andrea, and thanks for stopping by. Bye.